Hey, Paulding County. Ashley Henson here, your Paulding County Sheriff. We came to you at 100 days just to give you an update about what we'd accomplished in the first 100 days. Well, here we are about 7 months in, just to give you an update of what we've accomplished and what the future looks like for the Paulding County Sheriff's Office. So one of the things that I said in the campaign last year was we wanted to be forward-thinking, innovative, and community-driven. So what does that look like? Well, one of the things that I really campaigned on was beefing up our specialized units. And one of the specialized units that's very important to me is our K-9 unit. So when I came into office, we had 3 K-9s. By the end of the year, we will have 6 certified K-9 teams here at the Paulding County Sheriff's Office. And probably what's most interesting about that is that's the most K-9s we've ever had in the history of the Paulding County Sheriff's Office. You have definitely seen what we're doing on social media. We've gotten rave reviews. We've had multiple videos go viral, and that's truly thanks to the media team that we've assembled. So one of the next things that's vitally important to just transparency and safety at the Sheriff's Office is body cams. And this is something we talked about last year in the campaign a lot. We were very fortunate to have received a grant from the Bureau of Justice Assistance for $297,000, and there is a matching component to that, so the county actually matches that money. So we got just a little shy of $600,000, and what we're doing with that money is we're purchasing body cameras for all of our employees. And so we went through a testing phase throughout the first half of this year, and we tested all the major manufacturers, and we selected Motorola as our provider for body cameras. And so one of the reasons we did that is because we are about to implement a multi-million-dollar public safety radio system through Motorola, and it will pair with those body cameras. Not to mention, we already had Motorola camera systems in our car, so it just made the most sense to go with Motorola. It's a great solution, and it's going to provide transparency for the community, and it's also going to provide safety for our deputies to know that they've got that coverage, that what they do and what they say will be recorded. So it's just a win-win. It's something that our community has needed for quite some time, and it's something that we campaigned on, and it's something that we are making happen within the first year of being in office. One of the things that the community really was interested in was a cold case squad. That was something that got brought up a lot during the campaign, and it's something that we heard. And guess what? We did it. We created a cold case squad within the first few months of being in office. And so right now we've got one of our captains, Captain Mike Hill. He heads up that unit. And then we've got a retired FBI agent who is part of that. And we're about to bring another retired FBI agent on, as well as a retired Cobb PD detective. So we're about to have 4 people assigned to our cold case unit. And that's vitally important to help look at some of these old cold cases and get resolutions for them. Something else we've been working on is the creation of a gang unit. Because if you've got one person that's claiming to be in a gang, then you've got a gang problem, and we recognize that. So we've got a detective dedicated to our gang unit. That's all they do every day. They work with our state, local, and federal partners to help combat gangs here in Paulding County. When I became sheriff, it was pretty evident that this was not the Paulding County that I grew up in. This county is changing and it's growing, and we have to grow and change with the times. And what does that look like for law enforcement? Well, it looks like technology. And so one of the things is we've implemented an intelligence unit. And so that consists of 2 full-time employees who scour the internet. They look at all different aspects of fighting crime through technology, and that's looking at flock cameras, that's looking at different body camera footage, that's working with other agencies and their intelligence units and sharing that information with our staff, because a well-informed staff and detectives and deputies are men and women who can fight crime more effectively because they know the trends. They know what's going on in Cobb County and Haralson County and Bartow County. They know what's happening. And so that's how this intelligence unit will help fight crime here in Paulding County. Another unit that we're excited about is coming this fall, and that's the HEAT unit. And so that's a unit that's through the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, and HEAT stands for Highway Enforcement of Aggressive Traffic. And so what that looks like is a unit that will enforce aggressive driving, reckless driving, and DUI drivers. And so we're going to get those deputies out there on the road. They've already been selected. They've already got a supervisor. We're waiting on the finalization of the grant, and the grant will provide salaries for those deputies, as well as patrol cars that are completely outfitted at no cost to Paulding County taxpayers. So this unit will be coming this fall, and they will be out there, and they will be slowing traffic down, and that's what their main goal is going to be, is to slow traffic down and ensure the safety of our motorists. So everybody knows about Paulding Cops for Kids Incorporated. That's our Christmas shopping program, and we're in our 27th year where we take underprivileged children shopping. Well, something that's been near and dear to my heart for many, many years, and we were finally able to make it happen, is the Paulding Cops for Kids Scholarship. We created that this year, and we gave 3 local Paulding County kids 3 $1,000 scholarships to further their education, whether it be for college or for a future in law enforcement. And so that's something we were able to do in the first 6 months of being in office. And those 3 students they were super appreciative, and we're just so thrilled to be able to give back to young people in Paulding County. So when I became sheriff, I realized there's got to be a way that we can help better take care of our people. And the solution was the creation of the Paulding Sheriff's Foundation. The Paulding Sheriff's Foundation is a 501c3 that is up and running. It's a nonprofit, and it's a way we can take care of our people. Government dollars can only be used for certain things. We are taking money that's donated from local businesses, from citizens, and we're putting it in our foundation, which is overseen by a board, and we're able to take care of our employees. If we want to bring an ice cream truck out and give ice cream to our employees, we can do it through the foundation. If we want to feed our employees a meal, we can do that through our foundation. If we've got an employee who is falling on hard times and maybe they need a set of tires because it's a single mom, we can do that through the foundation. This is not done to negate some of the other great foundations in the county, like Paulding Public Safety Appreciation or the Honoring Heroes Foundation. Those foundations are fantastic, and we still love them and want to partner with them. But they've got other agencies they've got to take care of. The Paulding Sheriff Foundation is solely dedicated to the Paulding County Sheriff's Office and taking care of our men and women. As you all know, August 17th, 2024 is a day that none of us will ever forget at the Sheriff's Office. That's the day that Deputy Brandon Cunningham was murdered while responding to a domestic dispute. Since then, we've taken a contingent of deputies and his family up to Washington, D.C. back in May for National Police Week. It was a great week to remember Brandon's life and honor the sacrifice that he made. In the coming weeks, we've got a couple events coming up that we want to make you guys aware of. On August 13th at West Ridge Church, because of Senator Jason Anabatardi, we're getting a portion of Georgia 92 named after Brandon in his honor. On August 17th, we are going to host an event at the Sheriff's Office at 5 p.m. to honor and remember Brandon on the anniversary of his death. So feel free to come out to that. It's open to the public. We invite everyone to come out to that. But just please remember Brandon and his family at the anniversary of his passing. Let's talk about something that a lot of people have been talking about. It's drug houses in Paulding County. Y'all, I'm sick and tired of it. I am tired of hearing about drug houses. You saw our video that we put out about Scott Moody in his drug house. And guess what you saw? You saw these signs right here, folks. This is the real deal. We're working closely with Robert Lane, our district attorney, and because of the partnership with him and his team with the Northwest Georgia Drug Task Force, we're shutting these houses down. And guess what? We're taking them and we're selling them. On August the 4th, we're going to close on his house. It's a done deal. And that money goes back to the DA's office and it goes back to our drug task force. So if you know folks that are dealing drugs in Paulding County, let them know. You fool around, you're going to find out, okay? So you're going to start seeing more of these signs around Paulding County. And with the help of our DA, Mr. Robert Lane, we're going to shut drug dealing down in Paulding County. Hey, I said it in the campaign. I'll say it again. We're stopping crime at the county line. That's it. Guys, I told y'all, we're doing exactly what we said we were going to do in the campaign. If we said it, we're doing it. We're stopping crime at the county line. We're being forward-thinking, we're being innovative, and we're being community-driven. We love Paulding County, and we love safety in Paulding County, and that's exactly what we're trying to do. Stopping crime at the county line. Thank you guys for your support. Have a great rest of your year, and God bless.